my first nigga.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. High Confessions 369, y'all. Open discussion. How y'all doing tonight?
I'm doing swell.
Hello. Hey, thanks for having me. I'm Nina.
Yes.
You can find me on Facebook. I'm a content creator. New Nina Rice.
Yeah. It's funny, yo, Thigh. Big Vote Ventures.
Yeah, I'm BV Miso for Big Vote Ventures as well. And you can find us on Spotify, YouTube, on any of them streaming networks, platforms.
Yeah.
Yeah, go check out the content. Go check out the projects, the new work.
Yeah, we got some new shit that's gonna drop on your head.
I still be trying to get my lighting and stuff right. Like I was trying to get my mirror out the thing because it be having that glare in the back, but oh well, you guys, it is what it is.
Yeah, you see my shit is just a strobe, like,
you know, I do got some videos uploaded or whatnot, but you know, they're about relationships, most of them and stuff like that. But I want to know what's on y'all mind. You know what I'm saying? Let's dive into what's going on. Whatever you want to talk about.
you know what's interesting?
Yeah.
It's this lady, her name was Pauline Brown. She's 71 years old. A couple of days after the Sonia Massey murder happened, she had went to Target, right? And she was trying to get into a handicap spot. Two people they stole a spot from her. So she waited 2 hours out there. Then when they came out, she asked them, she was like, "Hey, are you handicapped? You took my spot. Are you at least handicapped?" The dude was like, "Nah, nigga." And then she shot him in his legs and both of his knees. And then she was like, "You handicapped now." and then she was driving out of the parking lot. The dude said she got out of the parking lot slow because she old. So by the time she got out the parking lot, the police pulled up. They said she got out of her car, went to her back seat, grabbed an assault rifle, and then shot at the police car. She ended up killing one of the police officers.
Oh shit!
Right, but they took her in. They took her in without killing her. They didn't, they took her in without a whatever. And then she said she did that because she was tired of people fucking with her. Like she was tired of that
Trauma is real.
Nigga.
Yeah.
Tell she was tired of people because she waited 2 hours to confront these motherfuckers.
Yeah, she was an ex-Marine. She was ex-military, and she had a bulletproof vest on too.
Nigga, that was an excuse. That's PTSD, nigga.
But think about it. If she came to Target with a fucking bulletproof vest on already, she was coming to start some shit. Period.
You know, y'all, let's dive in. Let's think about it though. She's ex-military.
If he wouldn't have took her spot, she would have found another reason to kill a nigga.
She
was just on one that day.
No, but you know what I'm saying? Some people just prepare like that. Maybe she seen what was on the news and stuff. She was like, "Oh, when I go out to the store today, I'm gonna be prepared. They gonna fuck around and find out if they even try me.
I'm gonna shoot whatever niggas start.
You know, so she had it just in case. That's what we call it.
I'm already on board. I'm gonna shoot survive. Like
that. That's what we call just in case.
She had.
What'd you say? Hey.
Yeah, I think she was triggered from the Sonia Massey murder. She seen that video. I think she got triggered, and like Nina said, she was just on one after that.
Not a bad defense.
Was she a black?
Not a bad defense.
Yeah, she was black.
She could have dementia for all I know.
Nah, something going on.
It could be MK Ultra. Shit.
But hey, I gotta give it up for her. She did some shit that not a lot of niggas would do. People scared too.
She ain't back out because she was old, nigga. She backed out because she ain't give a fuck. She was like, nigga, what you gonna do, nigga?
She probably up in her cell right now. Is like, I did what all y'all was thinking.
Right. Yeah. I did what y'all young niggas should do.
Hey, she ain't the
I
first
just
one.
hope. I hope.
But I don't know if she's the first motherfucker that pop off on it. Like,
I'm just glad she made it out alive.
I'm surprised.
And I hope people in the situation and stuff. The situation is situationing. You
I
feel
hope she
me? For
wasn't like
everybody.
once she said that they took her in. Like, I was like, okay.
Yeah, that I was happy when they did that too. They didn't kill her, you know.
You
Because
got to
usually,
think about
Right.
it. At that age, you looking around and you like, it's like pulling your belt out and whooping somebody's ass. Like back in those days, they used to parent each other kids. You know what I'm saying? So I'm
yeah,
sure
and at
she
least she
probably
didn't
was
kill that
like,
person.
Like,
somebody
y'all
didn't
getting
whoop
out of
your ass
hand.
when you was younger. I'm gonna show you today. But no,
Yeah.
it don't. It still don't give an excuse for someone to just shoot somebody.
Exactly, because I'm starting to
Hey,
think,
hey,
yeah,
in her mind, it was like,
it's like, oh,
pretty,
it's
hey, that's
nice.
what I do for today. Like,
It's cool that the cops didn't kill her or whatever, but some people, even just shooting them in the leg, that'd be enough to kill them. So it's
Yeah.
like, well, what makes you give you the right to shoot somebody and might kill them, but you don't want somebody to
because he took the hit.
I got a reason. I'm ex-military. I'm still on the payroll. Look, I don't.
Hey,
But no, there's no excuse. You know what I mean?
hey,
Yeah.
look, all this discussion is avoiding the main topic. This nigga took the handicap spot. That's what we should be
And he
talking
wasn't
about.
handicapped.
And
You know how many wars they had to go through? Nah.
he was like, nigga, I went over there fighting for niggas. Y'all take you not respecting my shit, nigga. Nigga, fuck you.
That shit crazy.
If that's the case, anybody who do anything that's ignorant should just get shot then. Niggas who don't leave a tip, shot.
Hey, the days we in now, shit, that's what's happening. Like,
Right. Sonya Massey didn't do nothing
Y'all,
and
we
she got shot.
breaking up.
Yep. My internet is okay. It looks okay, I guess. It's just distance. It's
I
a
mean,
lot of
well, it is 888. You know what I'm saying? And it's a very high energy day. So
oh damn, it is 888.
yeah.
That's crazy. Very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. So that's interesting right there. Did y'all hear what's going on with Simone Biles, the gymnast?
what about
Basically her ex teammate got on there and was saying like she's lazy. Like the team is lazy. Yeah, like she's lazy, she don't practice. It's this, you know, she's lazy.
doing what the fuck she doing? Like, goddamn, it's impressive. More impressive.
Right. And then people went
I'm
online and was
confused
bullying
because
her.
if she lazy, how she getting gold medals? Like,
Nigga,
come
the
on
way
now.
she be flipping in that motherfucker, she practicing. Just because these motherfuckers don't see her don't mean she ain't fucking practicing.
That's true.
She could be practicing in her head. You know how some people practice in their mind?
That's that that thought training and shit.
No, it's a projection.
Baki do that. Hey,
You know?
Baki do that. You seen that anime? Baki do that. You know what I mean? That's some real
Yeah,
shit.
I think she was just being racist. She was just being racist, saying keywords.
One that was hating on her for years. It's probably that same.
I'm confused though. It's
The
her
same one.
teammate.
Yeah, her ex teammate.
Is
She
she
didn't
mad
make the
that she
team this
didn't
year.
get the gold?
She got gold, but you know, she had to forfeit one of the matches because she had twisties. And twisties, that's something that's really dangerous when you're a gymnast. So she had to forfeit a match. She tried to fight through it, but she wasn't able to. She got silver on that one, but she got 3 golds. So
So she wasn't able to do the twisties.
not she had a case of the twisties, so she wasn't able to jump up. And basically the twisties are like when you go up in the air, your body be moving, jerking and going the wrong direction. So you know when you on a balanced beam, you can injure yourself. Like when you in the air doing all that stuff, you can injure yourself. So it's dangerous to
it's like
to
something
do
that
something with that.
Okay, it's something that happened when she practiced the way that when she do that shit that she do, and she just couldn't do that because it'll fuck her up. Why they mad at
I
us?
always be thinking, I was like, I wonder when they doing all them twisters and turns and stuff, they organs moving and shit.
Yeah, think about how much time these niggas be flipping. Regular niggas be dizzy after spinning 2 times. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it got a lot to do with a lot. They got it's a much more complicated sport than what you think.
Hey, even them high jumps, you know the motherfuckers that be running and then they jump to get to a far point and they measure.
It's very mental.
That's it. If you jump the wrong way, if you run and jump the wrong way at that point, you could break your fucking leg.
Break your neck.
It's one of those things you got to see where you actually going before you get there.
Yeah, and if your body not acting right, not listening to you, then you can't really do much.
Move. Hey, look, even going there and getting a low score is impressive. You know what I mean? Like, even if you do a high jump and do one of them low scores and shit, what they consider a low score, that shit is even impressive. Because the regular nigga, if you do that shit and you move the wrong way, you could fuck your shit up.
That part. Yeah.
You low-key could get paralyzed if you fuck around and get your spine out of alignment.
They low-key don't respect the practice that these niggas and the work that these motherfuckers be putting it in because they don't know what it takes.
That part. They don't know what it takes. They just a commentator.
Yeah.
Man, think about that. If each commentator had to go through like even a day of training of what they would actually have to go through, would they be able to make it?
I think they'll have a better understanding.
Some commentators may, because they're most likely commentating from a sport they probably retired from.
But how many niggas you be like, I know you ain't played that fucking sport that you commentating on.
Yeah, it's a lot of people like that.
Yeah, it's a lot of people like that.
Especially now with the internet, everybody's a commentator on everything.
And they be talking shit, but don't know nothing about that shit that they talking about as far as the work that it takes to get to even they point that they say that they talking shit about a nigga, they can't even reach that nigga level.
That part. That's real.
Oh, let me play one of these videos because this girl, she really had a good point. Because sometimes it be what we choose.
Hey, let's get some things straight out there. It's men and then there's niggas. Niggas is the ones that ignore all their responsibilities. The ones that need help filling out job applications. Niggas still think being around a whole bunch of niggas outside doing nothing is exciting. Men are the one that handle their business. They pop out every now and then. They go to work, they come home, play their game, and that's it. I'm saying that to say, you can't pick a nigga and then say there's no good men out there. Same with men. You can't pick no bop, Casamigo drinking, ass shaking ass bitch and then say there are no good women out there. You can't throw all women in the category of, oh, we just want your money. Oh, what can you do for us? What do you bring to the table? Because half of us young ladies and women, we don't give a fuck what you got to bring to our table. We got the chairs, seats, plates, food. I don't need your little $40, boo. A lot of y'all need to stop being physically attracted to people and start looking at these people core values. What is their mental like? What is their mindset like? Leave these bops and these niggas to fend for themselves.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I agree.
Definitely.
I agree.
It ain't nothing I can say about that. That sounds about right. But I just don't like the terminology she used.
But niggas,
that's what makes motherfuckers think they can say nigga. Like, because we be trying to intermittently switch it up with meaning man. It's like, hold on. I mean, meaning like a male. Like,
hey,
you know what I mean?
Hey, but look, I'm going to keep it real. I call everybody.
It sounds like when she say nigga, she's talking directly to black men.
She talking about men. She said
but she's talking about men.
Niggas, she said the difference between niggas and men.
Right.
So when I hear that, I hear man in general, all men, not just black men. Like, so it's like, that's why people, I don't know. I just think that's why people use that term so much.
Yeah. But look, look, I'm going to keep it real. I call everybody, whoever I'm talking about at that moment that's in my presence is the nigga. Oh, this nigga let's try to work for me. This nigga better get his shit.
Right, that's a male or a female though, right? You do it for male or female.
black, white, Puerto Rican, or Asian, nigga, whoever the fuck is it that person that's doing something that I'm trying to describe. That nigga did that shit. That nigga need to get his shit up out my way.
Yeah. And that's what makes them feel like they feel like they niggas. They feel like they can use the word. That would make them feel
Some
like that.
people been giving a lot of people passes on using the word.
Coons. That's
Well,
all I
I
can
feel
say.
like, I mean, for her personally, she black anyway. So, you know what I'm saying? I could see if she wasn't, then yeah, we could have a discussion. But, I mean, I understand, you know, you should try to avoid using it in front of white people as much as possible. But let's be real. When she made this video, she probably was hyped up off some shit that just happened. So, you know what I'm saying? When you and your feelings, you going to say what you usually would say. You ain't going, you know, doctor the shit up and make it sound good. You just want to get the shit off your chest.
I mean, she could have said the difference between men and boys, but even then, that's still vague. It's still like a wide ass category. What's the age limits? What's a boy? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I know what she was talking about.
We got
when you say boy, it makes sense.
We don't got no uniform on how we use these motherfucking words. You know, everybody don't use them the fucking same. You know what I mean?
That's the problem.
Based on perspective and all that shit. Everybody don't. Some niggas think we shouldn't use the motherfucking shit at all. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. And I feel like if you ain't one of them people who's saying don't use it at all, then you can't really say who can say it and when they can say it. Once you say it could be said, then it could be said. That's the end of the discussion. Unless you want to say nobody can say it and nobody should say it, then it's like, because you'll be here all day trying to correct this person from saying it and stopping that other person from saying it.
And they all gonna have an excuse about why they say the shit.
Exactly.
Really, I got 5% black in me.
As long as you know what you is and who you is, then it shouldn't be nothing nobody can say that's just going to make you just, you know, feel some type of way like that. Because
it shouldn't have that power over you.
Especially when
it's a racial slur.
You be saying bitch all the time. And sometimes you don't mean nothing by it. It's just how you know what I'm saying? It's just like you be
if a white person say that word to me, I'm gonna be offended. If a black person say it to me, I'm not gonna be offended. So it's like, you know, it's just a difference. It's like the person that says it matters.
Right.
Yeah.
She wasn't talking to white people or about white people. She talking
I was just saying like that's a slippery slope. That's why when you put every type of male in the category and say this is the difference between a man and a nigga, it's putting them into the category. It's a slippery slope. And I was saying that's why they feel like they can say the N-word, because we calling them that. We bringing them into the conversation like that.
Nigga, they feel like they can say it because they grew up with some niggas that let them say that shit. So they feel they like
they got brought into the conversation. Yeah, they got brought into the conversation the wrong way. Like,
I feel like she probably most likely only date black men. Let's be real. So she would tell her, and she's saying the difference in black, you know, black men who are niggas and act like niggas, and you know what I'm saying, always in they nigga shit.
Yeah.
This is the difference in them and the men that you guys claim you want.
I think it's a good way. I think it's a good way to describe it, because we was just talking about the niggas got this real nigga complex. They could be them niggas. They could be that real nigga. Yeah.
It's different. Yeah, I get. Okay, I got you. Yeah, I'm just saying it's a slippery slope, and that's why it's just like rap music.
Well, let's keep it real. The motherfuckers who slide down that slope want to slide down that shit. They want
It's just like
confusion.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing like people saying, "Oh yeah, you shouldn't say the N-word so much in your music because people gonna sing it." It's a slippery slope. Like it brings people into a normality of it.
I don't want nigga can't say shit about what a nigga put in their music because it ain't them. If they want to put some shit, they should put it. They should make the music, nigga. They ain't got to write the shit. Let them do what the fuck they do. You know what I mean?
You said they ain't got to write the shit. They just got to buy it and listen to that motherfucker.
They ain't got to do that shit either.
That's why when people at their shows and they on the stage doing their song and then they look in the audience is white and every white nigga in the audience singing every word and they saying nigga every time that the nigga is in the song, them niggas feel weird.
The artists do not care. Once they realize That them
They feel weird as fuck on that stage.
Niggas, they don't give
It's
a fuck.
They
been
don't
Kendrick
care.
Lamar
They
said
knew
he
when they
felt
put
weird.
listen. They knew
Some
when
of
they
them
put
might,
it
but not
out.
most
That's
of
what
them
it
won't
was
give
going
a
to be.
fuck.
That's like you thinking that because if Sexy Red look out in the crowd and see that this young girl singing her music, she gonna feel some type of way. Oh no, I didn't expect this. I thought that it was only going to be for grown women like me who no. She knew what she was doing when she did the shit. Just them niggas knew what they was doing when they put the shit out. They knew that most of their people who was going to actually buy the CD is going to be white people. Because let's be real,
that brings up what
buying
Doja Cat
shit.
said.
We download some shit fast.
Let's keep it real.
That brings what
Everything
Doja Cat
is
said.
It's part of
Hey,
the
look,
agenda anyway. It's part of their agenda anyway, so.
No, but that's what Doja Cat said. She said she went to her show, right? Hey, bro, look, she said she went to her show. She be twerking, doing all this shit at her show. She said she looked in the audience and she seen young girls and little boys in the audience. And she said she looked at them and she said, why would y'all buy y'all kids these tickets? Because the kids can't buy the ticket. The adult got to buy the ticket because it's an adult show.
She's still
It's
doing
just like they got to buy the ticket to the movies. You can't go to a rated R movie.
At the end of the day, she's doing worse shit. The next day, she did some more music that was worse than the last shit.
She said she's selling shit to adults.
The kids approval to enjoy it.
Exactly. That's what she's saying. She said she's selling her music to adults. You know what I mean? That's who she marketing it to.
The name Doja Cat don't sound like something that's marketed to an adult. That don't sound like the name of somebody that's marketed to an adult.
When you see ass
it's
and
hard
titties,
it's hard to say they. You know what? We know they're trying to market adults, but their character is not targeted to adults. If that makes sense.
Yeah,
I get it 1,000% because
like
the
Sexy
fact
Red.
that they're talking about most adults who's like she said, the difference in a nigga and a man. Okay, you can't really relate to what somebody like a gangster nigga is saying all the time. Sometimes that shit just ain't gonna be realistic in your life. So it's like I might like the song, but I'm not about to sit here and listen to the shit constantly, or you know what I'm saying, something like that. It's the same way with a woman. Like if I'm a grown woman, it's not like benefiting me to listen to something that I can't, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not about to be out here twerking in the street because I'm a grown married woman. So that's not logical for me. However, you know what I'm saying? Of course, for a young girl who's single and, that's the lifestyle, then yeah, she might blast that all day, every day. And that's cool. But so it's like, we just got to they need to be realistic about who they're targeting instead of just pretending like they don't know how it's going to affect and who it's going to affect. They know exactly what they're doing. It's strategy.
Right.
100%.
But the parents still got to go out there and buy the tickets so they can go to the show. You know what I mean?
Not necessarily. Let me tell you how this works. Okay, so let's just say you click on a site and it asks you, are you 18? Yes, enter. And then under that it says, no, I'm under 13. Exit. So literally all I gotta push is enter and I get to get in.
Yeah, I get you on that. But I'm talking about like when you got to use credit card information, you got to have all this other shit.
Sometimes and all that.
You know what? That's crazy because now all your credit card information be saved on your phone through Google Pay. They want you to, update your credit card information just in case you buy some shit. You know what I'm saying?
So okay, let's agree.
Your kids get your phone. These kids come out the womb knowing exactly what AI and Wi-Fi and Netflix and Amazon is.
Sometimes they know that shit better than the parents. Sometimes the newest technology and all of that shit, they be on that shit more than the parents a lot of the times. The kids.
Hey, but look, if you look at your bank statement and see his money missing, you ain't gonna know where that money went. Like you ain't gonna check that out. You ain't gonna pay attention. So at the end of the day, it's like we can agree that it's still
the concert. They still got to get the Uber. They still got to go in. When you underage, you got to have a parent with you.
Yeah, it's still the parents' responsibility. Like, it's some parents that's out there that let their 16-year-old daughter date a grown person, or their 16-year-old son date a grown. It's some people out there like that.
Look, the kids, the parents don't know everybody. The kids know. You send your kid off to school. There's hella people they interact that you never see.
Oh yeah, you got those one cool parents. I know what you're talking about. Oh, I'm going to spend a night at Yasmin house. her mama cool as fuck. She went ahead and brought the tickets to the Doja concert. So guess what we doing? We're going with her mom to the concert.
And sometimes they work all the time and nobody home. Yeah.
Exactly.
There's a bunch of
Or they
ways
have the teenage daughter or the older teenage daughter taking them.
and don't let
Oh,
this
you want
kid
these
be a fucking
tickets? Well, you
genius.
gotta take your little sister.
Don't let this nigga be able to, you know what I mean? Be a hacker or do somebody be on that type of level. A lot of these kids be smarter than motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Definite.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
One way or the other.
Yeah, but my main point was I didn't like how she used that. I think she could have used a better word than nigga to describe an irresponsible person. Because nigga mean ignorant. Nigga mean ignorant anyway. So she wasn't even using it
First
correctly.
of all,
that was the perfect word there.
You is being ignorant if you're not being a man and you're
being immature.
Male. If you're a male who's being immature, then you're
ignorant motherfucker.
Yeah, dude, you're ignorant. I mean,
you're ignorant, nigga. You're old ass
that's
not ignorant
at this point.
Yeah. Come on.
That's not ignorant.
So
you trying to find a problem with the
Nah, I'm not. I'm just saying that's not my understanding of the word.
Bitches, the difference in a bitch or a hoe and a woman.
Oh,
so
unless you thinking it's like never ignorant getting goals accomplished. That's what you feel it is? Never ignorant.
Yeah, I don't feel women are bitch. I don't describe women with the B word. Like I don't feel like every woman is that. I don't feel like every woman
every woman not a bitch, but they act like bitches sometimes. They got bitch tendencies.
No. I'm just saying I don't believe every woman a bitch.
I ain't call you a bitch. I said you was acting like a bitch.
No. I don't feel every woman is a bitch. Some women is really sweet. Some women is really good people. Some of them ain't all acting like that.
You don't be calling them bitches by proxy sometimes.
But the word bitch and the way that we use nigga is used differently. Everybody a nigga.
Yeah, black women have turned that word bitch into empowerment.
Everybody could be a bitch. Everybody
no, a man cannot be a bitch. You don't see men walking around talking about I'm that bitch. Niggas don't do that. Hey, bro, niggas don't do that.
You never called
a bitch.
You never
I called a nigga a bitch.
You never.
Oh hell yeah.
Ass nigga.
Yeah, as an insult. Yeah. But you don't see niggas walking around saying I'm that bitch. Nah, niggas don't do that, nigga.
Nowadays you do, nigga.
Niggas don't do that.
There is niggas out there saying that shit.
It's literally the same thing, but one is for men and
there
one
is.
A woman gonna say I'm a bad bitch, and a nigga gonna say I'm a real nigga. It's the same.
Yeah,
women be like I'm that nigga too. I seen women be like shit. I'm that nigga. Women be on that shit. Nigga is used differently.
A woman say that.
I heard a couple women say like shit, nigga. I'm that nigga.
I don't know who around now.
So why do black women get offended when they get called nigger by other people? By other races.
Get offended when they get called nigger.
Because it's supposed to be black people. That's what the fuck nigga was supposed to be. We changed it up. Now it's just niggas. Like I just don't like the terminology. Like I'm fit to stop using the word. Hey bro, look, I'm fit to stop using the word nigga and bitch.
Yeah, okay.
I'm
gonna stop using both of them words.
You say either one, you owe me money. How about that? I'm gonna be rich before this fucking year is over. My life.
I'm gonna stop saying it in conversation.
What, nigga?
Yeah, I'm gonna stop saying it. I ain't gonna say it in conversation, and I ain't gonna call women the B word in conversation because to me it's just the wrong wording. You know, it's the wrong wording.
Easy. It's the easy way out. You know, you can say nigga instead of finding some other word to say to describe this motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, you can say, "Oh, that's a man," or "That's a guy," or whoever. Like, you know what I mean?
That person right there.
Yeah, person. Like, you know what I mean?
When you say it like that,
like we don't need to censor ourselves like that. And you know, she did her video the way she did her video.
I agree with her.
And I feel like keeping it short and straight to the point, it's cool. We got the gist of it.
I agree with her.
Sometimes I be popping off in my videos. I ain't gonna even lie. Depending on how a nigga rub me the wrong way, because these niggas really be on some bullshit. And did I just use the hard R? I wasn't trying to, but that's how I'm feeling right now. Like,
you called them niggas.
I wasn't disagreeing with her message. I just didn't like that word, but I get it. I didn't like how she was using it. It's just it was cringy. It's just like when Drake said the N word. It's cringy. It's like ugh, cringy.
Look, I understood exactly what you were saying. I think it was.
I get it. It was just cringy.
I think it was a good way to get it, put it to where motherfuckers will know what the fuck he's talking about.
It felt like I was listening to a Sexy Red song. It was like very cringy. It was like ew.
I don't even know a Sexy Red song because I don't listen to her.
Yeah, it was like just cringeworthy.
Oh, okay.
You know, like it makes you feel like, why am I listening to this? Like, why is she saying it like that? Like, I don't like how she said that.
I think she said it the way that the most people could understand what the fuck she's saying.
Yeah, I get it. Y'all right on that. I agree.
I mean, I knew you agree, motherfucker. I knew you agree.
You know what? Sometimes there's nothing wrong with taking the opposite side. You know what I'm saying? The opposition or whatever. You know, just to have a good, flow of conversation and stuff. Because some people may feel like that.
But I do understand.
I really feel like that. It's some people that say that word when I see them saying it, it's just like, why are you saying it like that? Yeah, it sounds like you really hate niggas.
Like I said, unless you don't say it yourself, because then some people think the same thing when you say it.
Yeah, that's why I was just saying I'm fit to stop because
but
I don't know what
did you know
that.
But how long have you known that this was a thing? Why are you acting like this is the first time that you're ever being corrected on it? You knew from the first time you said it that it was a cringeworthy word, and you chose to say
only
it.
certain
now
people
you're
make
to
it cringy.
like, moving forward, I'm never.
Or maybe you think, oh, she's just so beautiful. Ooh, I wish she wouldn't have used that word.
No, not that. When I say it, it roll off the tongue. When I say it, it sound natural. When she was saying it, sound forced. Like it was forced.
That's
like, but you know,
when I wear Nikes, they look good, but when other people wear them, they just look like they're trying too hard. Like, what you mean? Everybody think they
she said good or nigga like that because she was tired of niggas. Like, you know what I mean? People want to be.
But she didn't just get on men; she got on women too. The message was good. You know what I'm saying? So,
I like her message. Her messaging was great.
Yeah, we can't discourage women to send out messages like that. We can't discourage women to send out messages like that.
Did you get the message?
But look, man, I'm tired of these feminists.
The opposite.
Hey, but look, I'm just, I'm not talking about her, but it's just this energy of feminist, this feminist energy that's just that's very negative and not doing nothing.
They're the masculine.
Yeah, that's why you gotta find more positive people.
I see niggas with pages just talking shit about women.
Yeah, it's an incel. That's an incel man. And I'm talking about the incel woman. It's the opposite of the man. That's a woman version of that same thing. That's what I'm describing.
I've been seeing those. I've been seeing a lot of those. It's like they want people not to be in love or find love, or maybe I'm just like living in a different land. I don't know.
And the thing about those groups, they make the other ones, they make the motherfuckers in the middle fight. You know what I mean? The men and the women who are not a part of those groups, they, you know what I mean? They all group each other up like all men is this and all women is no, this is bullshit.
Right, because I don't see nothing wrong with a masculine woman or a feminine woman being the same person. Like a woman being feminine sometime and then a woman being masculine sometime. I don't see nothing wrong with
that.
I just don't think a woman should sit back and let a motherfucker lead her into some bullshit. You know what I mean? And just
I feel like a woman should. I feel like she should be able to help with the plan. You know what I mean? You ain't got to follow blindly, but help with the plan.
But she has to know the plan. Look. Let's keep this shit 100. Y'all ain't just supposed to keep going on and let that shit slide through, because a lot of men and women don't like communicating. Women will help out their men if they know the plan.
Hey,
They
you
got
know
to
what the
know what
plan
they're
is
doing.
sometimes?
They got to know what they can do to contribute to the partnership.
Hey, sis, you know what the plan is sometimes for a woman? Hey, let's just pay bills and save up. Sometimes that be the only plan. And a lot of women can't stick to that. It'd be
You know
simple like
why?
that.
Because
Sometimes
we need
women
a
want to
fucking
be
goal.
seen.
Okay, we
No,
can
sometimes
we
women
can
want
do
to
that.
be seen.
We can
You
do
know,
that. But what we saving up for? What we saving up for?
Shit, we
Okay, we
just
saving
saving up
up.
to save up. We
Okay,
ain't
but
gotta
what we
save
gonna
up
do
to
with that
spend it.
money we save, baby? Tell me
No,
something.
there has to be an end goal, because what you mean save it just to save it? Eventually we're gonna die, and what the fuck we gonna die with a whole bunch of money?
no, but
Well,
look,
you know, what's the obvious things?
but
Bills,
look,
Vacation, houses,
any
hey, look,
inconvenience, college for your
businesses.
kids, like, you
but
know,
look,
sicknesses.
no, it got to be. Look, sometimes colleges be a waste of fucking money. You know what I mean?
You said you trying to get out of debt, not in debt.
Nah, like the credential is worth it. I think they
But
messed up a
you can
generation
learn
of people
that
with
on
that
I
narrative.
think you're looking at it wrong. Like if you have
You just
money
gotta
and you
have
save it
fucking
and you
business.
open up a business and you get
Hey,
that business and that business be successful, then you open up another business, you start
hey,
investing more money and
hold on.
then
Hey, bro,
you
you
have
got a
all these
degree.
other, avenues you
You
can
got a
play with.
degree.
You
What
can
you
do
talking
the
about?
college fund. You can do this. You can do that.
Hey, sis, look, this nigga got a degree talking about that, but he got him a degree. Hey, look, hey, it be the people who got
But
their
he got a
degrees and
degree in his
certificates and all that.
passion.
Hey, but hey, he got it. Now
He
he can
got
go
it.
be in any studio he want to be in with that one piece of paperwork. You know what I mean? It's valuable. It's worth it. It's worth
Right.
it.
I got
I feel
value.
like
Right.
they messed up a
It's just the
generation
little
with that
small
narrative.
crumbs we
Look,
have
there's
to
niggas without
collect
that
to
that got
make a full meal. You feel me?
you know,
Yeah,
there's niggas without that validation that got Grammys. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, it's cool, but it's just it don't mean shit. It's just approval from somebody else. I already approve of myself.
100%. But now you can walk in and anywhere in that world, niggas got to be like, oh yeah. I approve this nigga. Yeah, he's certified.
Yeah,
That
but
Yeah,
nigga
you
but
certified.
realize
people want to see
what he's
receipts.
saying. You heard what he said though. There's niggas who got Grammys who never did it, who don't have the
No.
paperwork behind their name because
And I'm
they
gonna say
found
it's not
another
many.
route to go.
Yeah,
We
it's
live
not many.
we actually at this point it's a lot. We live in a society now where you don't really have to go to like
Yeah,
brick and mortar school anymore. Like the school of life teaches you more than anything. So
yeah.
I what I'm saying, it's like it's good, it's nice, you know what I'm saying, but it's not the end all to be all. That's
Yeah,
The
all
at
only
I'm
the
saying.
end of the day, it's all about who you know to get you into where you fit in, and then you learn from there, and then you expand from there. You feel me? That's all it's about.
it's about yourself too, because you put yourself in them spaces. You know what I mean? You attract shit to you based off of your what you put into your mind and into
Yeah, where the $1 million tables at?
your
You know
body.
what I'm saying?
On you.
If
Well, I'm just saying by percentage,
you are,
a higher percentage of people with credentials and degrees, they are more successful than
Yeah,
people without.
yeah.
And Tip, you got one. Everybody in here pretty much got a degree, but me. Like, you know what I mean? Everybody pretty much solid. You know what I mean? So
Man, we
y'all
got
doing
a
good.
degree in life. You feel me?
Yeah, because life is school in itself. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? You never
You know
end.
what I'm saying?
You
But
know what
yeah,
I mean?
but still,
A
that's
piece
good
of
work.
paper can't tell you what you already mastered.
they're starting to realize that some people are educated fools. And that's the worst thing you could be.
Yeah,
You sitting on
yeah.
9 degrees and you don't really know nothing. And you don't realize you don't know nothing until you get into the field. And then you hear people who be like, oh, I've been working here for this long. And then you be like, oh, well, what school you go to? I just came here and they trained me to do it. And I've been doing it ever since. And now that person, you know what I'm saying, then learn what you then sat in school for 2 years to learn something that they learned in training over
Nigga.
1 month and been making money ever since. And now you
And
all
they
these
still
people
gonna make more
are
than
telling
you.
you some shit that they could have told you in 30 days, but they decided to drag it out for 2 years so you have to pay them the whole time.
Nigga, was beats. That nigga learned beats from watching his uncle and shit. You know what I mean? He taught his motherfucking self. Okay, this nigga, you know what I mean? He ain't go to school for that shit. A lot of
he went to school for music. He graduated college, right? And then he came back, and then he like was underneath those two Rough Rider
I think one of them was his uncle.
Producers. Nah, the uncle owned Rough Rider. His uncle owned it. Them two producers said they said he stole their whole sound. He didn't even create his own shit. He went and stole their shit.
Look,
we're not going to front though. Let's not forget that a lot of these people that's in the industry, they still go back and get education.
Of course, definitely.
Yeah, when you know better, you do better.
Exactly. Education is very important. But one thing that young people don't need to do is rush into, you know what I'm saying, thinking they have to get a certain degree. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I have to be a doctor. Or then you know what I'm saying? Then they bypass a bunch of shit that could have got them just as much money because they already got it set in their head. I have to be a doctor. No ands, ifs, or buts about it. When then they come to find out that they could do it step by step. You know what I'm saying? You might need to be a nurse first and then use that to get to the next step. You know what I'm saying? It ain't always gonna be just straight to the goal. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you. But what about this? Okay, for instance, the same skills that it takes to be a shooter, it takes to be a doctor sometimes, because you got to have that steady hand. And they say that steady hand for a surgeon is like a very rare thing. Like it's easy for a person to be shaky.
You talking about
like a sniper. Yeah, a sniper.
Look, and guess what? Sometimes they kill the same amount of people.
You're right. But look, all I'm saying is that same skill. So it's like, but we need more doctors. We need doctors and snipers. But I'm saying, like, those people, they should be in those fields. Like, you got to have a particular skill set.
Just like in order to, I mean,
some niggas hide behind them
fields. A drug dealer is a pharmacist.
Yeah, most definite.
It's the same shit. It's the same skills.
Just like motherfuckers.
It's like name brand and generic.
And especially the people who selling weed.
Huh?
I said all the people who were selling weed, they was really selling medicine to people, because a lot of people, why was they smoking weed? Because of pain, fucking headaches, you know what I mean? They help them sleep, like to cope with life. Like weed always been a medicine. So them weed dealers been pharmacists, like you were saying, like
and it's
people been self-medicating. People self-medicate.
Shit
and still to this day, a lot of people frown upon it. A lot of people want to judge you and use that against you, and they don't even know what you're using it for, because it's my business.
They don't know that pain pill or that depression medicine that they're using for whatever is worse than that. It's worse than marijuana.
Right. And people using over-the-counter heroin.
Right.
And people don't know what the fuck they using for real.
By now, they see how many methadone clinics they have to open up now all of a sudden. And that's because of all the people that they put on all these medicines that now they trying to get off, because, you know, that was never the plan. So you know what I'm saying? But you ain't got to do all that to get off weed. You just stop smoking one day because you realize that you don't need to no more. You don't want to.
Hey, look, they got an opioid epidemic. Who is they arresting? Is they arresting doctors and pharmacists and all of them motherfuckers?
Nope. They're arresting the fiends. Hey, because, bro, you know what they said? The money not in the medicine. I mean, not in the cure. It's in the medicine. And just like prison, they need all of them rooms full. So it's like, shit, hey, go take, we creating our own.
It's not about curing anything. It's about treating symptoms.
And it's also about creating a circle of money that's going to be revolving in a circle. You know, it's a to prison pipeline. That's what it is. It's a prison pipeline.
And it's also creating a litter of lamb. Like, think about it like this. All the people that be missing in the world. If you create a society to where a lot of people gonna get lost in the fray, and nobody's gonna fucking think about it, nigga. You could have all your experiments, nigga. You could be doing whatever you want to these motherfuckers. How many people, how many children be missing every fucking year?
Hey, you know what they said that was messed up? Like, okay, at the beginning of American medicine, a lot of the stuff like for instance, like pictures inside of the encyclopedia at that time that they had of human bodies, those were slave bodies that they painted white. You know, a lot of the experimentation was done on slaves. A lot of these cures that they came up with was off of a black life that they experimented on. You know what I mean? So,
and
you know,
what's the one where they had all them black people did them tests on?
The Tuskegee experiment or whatever.
That wasn't the first.
Tuskegee.
That wasn't the first, and that wasn't the last.
Well,
and they did that for over 30 years. Yep, the syphilis. Yep, and they was doing the experiments on that for over 30 years when they did it, from the 40s to the 30s. Over, they was trailing people whole life over, you know, living with this sickness. So that's disgusting. They still do it.
That tell you they see you niggas as experiments. Let's see the long-term effects of this shit.
Everything is an experiment.
For real. Nigga, even the fucking AIDS, nigga. What they did, they tried to make it seem like they was curing niggas of polio and shit like that, but they gave them AIDS. And you know who headed that team? Oh
Lord, don't say it.
Dr.
I ain't trying to get kicked off or banned, nigga.
Yeah, I like that doctor.
He done said it anyway.
I said Fawcett.
Good night.
Yeah, hey, I like
Water Fawcett.
Hey, I feel like that dude a hero.
Like, what are we gonna do?
Well, it was nice knowing your Facebook. I mean,
right.
Hey, y'all heard me. I said he a hero. I said he's the hero.
The water faucet, nigga.
Hey, I'm just happy y'all didn't use up the trumpet. Y'all ain't bring a trumpet.
Nigga, I ain't bringing it. I don't give a fuck about politics, nigga. I don't give a damn about them.
But y'all talk about them a lot.
I'm sorry.
I'm talking about a lot.
Let's move away from these distractions.
Yeah.
I like faucets.
Let's watch another video.
Let me see what some men got to say.
Women have to do a lot more than men do in a relationship. Men think they're supposed to go to work, come home, and that's it. A woman has to deal with the children all day, clean all day behind them, trying to have food done before you get out of work. They go to the school, check on the kid, take her to a doctor's appointment, get their paperwork done. She had to be a mom and a business person at the same time. Men think they come home, drink a beer, play the game, hang with their homeboy. That's a vacation. But the women, their job is never done. They got to carry the baby, carry the weight, deal with the pain. Some of these women even go to the doctor by themselves without the man. Either he at work or he just not there. When a woman is pregnant, they make her walk off, go missing, but she's stuck with the responsibility. All by herself. But one thing, God is able. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Miso had to step away for a minute.
They didn't say nothing about working.
Who?
That nigga that was just talking. He didn't say nothing about work. Usually the nigga, I seen a video where the nigga said she gotta work like me and do all that shit that the nigga that said. You know what I mean? I just gotta, Mr. Cardi. Right. All niggas don't know how to do all the quote unquote manly type shit. All niggas don't know how to fix cars and shit. Some niggas ain't ever gonna go take your car to get it checked up. You know what I mean?
Right. That's why there's resources out there.
I think that's why there's like a lot of women now just being like, fuck that. Maybe women start teaching their daughters, like, nigga, don't take none of that bullshit that we was dealing with.
I don't even think it's all about that. It's like, why wait for someone to do it when you could just, boom, do it yourself? Whether it's watching YouTube, whether it's going and calling somebody to repair your car, taking it to the nearest auto shop, calling your bro, be like, bro, where you take your car to get it repaired? Yeah. I'm trying to get mine done. You know what I'm saying? Like some men like that you have to wait on them to get some shit done. And they want to do it on their time, which is an inconvenience.
Look, that's because niggas don't want to do it. If a nigga don't want to do something, he ain't gonna initiate the shit.
That's why you got to turn a behind down. Just like I had to wait for you to freaking decide to show up when I needed whatever I needed from you. You're going to have to wait until I feel like doing whatever the hell it is you expect from me. You got me.
Right. Down. Reciprocate.
But then it's like, if you got to deal with a motherfucker that ain't about the, like, niggas don't be on no teamwork type shit. Like, all that, the people be arguing about petty shit. If they could just communicate and just work together and don't think about, like, sometimes I'm going to be out and you're going to have to pick up some slack. Sometimes you're going to be out, I'm going to have to pick up some slack. Whether it's because of an injury or whatever, it ain't always going to be for some bullshit. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's going to be for some legit shit. You know what I mean? Like, but, yeah, expecting a motherfucker to do this because they supposed to, nah, nigga, it's about, every relationship is supposed to be different, is going to be different. Sometimes the nigga may cook. Sometimes the woman may cook. You know what I mean? Sometimes the woman might work more. Sometimes the man might work more. It just depends on the balance of the shit. Everybody ain't going to be 100% the same. And that's where motherfuckers go wrong, you know, listening to the next motherfucker saying how it should be.
Your relationship my relationship is not going to work the same way y'all relationship work because we live different lifestyles. We got different shit going on. We handle things differently. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people be out there fantasizing about what that person may have and stuff like that because that's what they're presenting to you, but we don't know the real. You know what I'm saying?
Know somebody, it should be you know what I'm saying? You should know, like, okay, this person, I cannot expect this from them because I've been expecting it and I ain't been getting it. So now I know that's not their strength. That's not their strong suit. And unless I never asked for it, or then that's why they have, you know what I'm saying? But once you tell somebody that, you know, this is what I expect, this is what I want. If they're not giving it to you, it's either because they don't have the tools to give it to you, or they don't think you're worth giving it to. So at that point, you have to decide, you know what I'm saying? Am I going to continue on with this? Or
because are they spread thin? They messing with so many people that they just ain't got it, like you said.
But another thing is the motherfucker even trying to put an effort to some shit. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Effort matters.
Right.
Effort is a lot, because if you're trying, that's one thing. But if you're just not, then we have to, you know, then you have to be realistic. Like sometimes if somebody's showing you that, you know what I'm saying, I'm not going to do whatever you want me to do, and it's just because I feel like I don't have to, then you need to decide, okay, am I going to still mess with them knowing that this is the case, or am I going to, you know what I'm saying, tell you that that's a deal breaker for me?
Right.
Yeah, because people be on bullshit, man.
Right.
People do be on bullshit, and they be wanting to train you into their bullshit. You can't be trained into their bullshit. You'll just fuck around and just start accepting that bullshit.
Right.
No, you got to set your boundaries early.
Exactly. Because once you let somebody slide, they're going to think they could ice skate, and you got to shut it down from the jump. Whatever you is going to, my grandma used to always say, however a relationship starts is how it's going to end, how it's going to be for the rest of the term. It's rare that. I mean, of course, you know, people can choose to change, but it's very rare if they feel like they don't have to.
Right. That's how we feel. I be like, if a nigga really fucking with you, they're gonna be communicating with you. They're gonna be on point. Like these dudes be saying, like, if I'm really rocking with a girl, shit, I'm gonna be on her.
You know, and
not
you got
not like clinging to her and stuff like that, but I'm gonna see how she's doing before she wake. You know, when she wake up in the morning, when she lay down before she go to sleep and shit like that. You feel me? Like they're gonna be consistent.
And another thing is, you got to distinguish is whatever the motherfucker say he want with you. Is it something he said to get you, or is it something that he really wanted too? Because sometimes motherfuckers be lying just to get what they want.
Exactly.
Right.
Let's be real. Most people will learn to lie to get what they want. That's why,
Right.
based off of people's words, you
You gotta base that shit off their action.
Make sure that
Okay, you ain't doing what you said. You lying motherfucker. Okay.
Yeah. And once I realize that you a liar, I know what I'm fucking with. That means okay. I bet. If that's
You
what
got something in the private chat, Tiff.
That was Miso. His phone died.
Oh. But yeah. A lot of people ain't saying they want you to buy into their bullshit.
Right. Man. We went in tonight, you guys. Shit was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that was a great show.
Yeah. Me too. More to come, you guys. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Check out all of our content. Tell us how you feel. Tell us what's on your mind. Drop a comment. Send an email. We here. Let's dive in. We here to talk about it.
Y'all can even spam us with comments, please. That helps us stay in the algorithm. You can literally do anything in the comments. We would appreciate it. Thank you guys for listening. You guys are awesome. Thanks for having me on your show, Celeste. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Have a good night, everyone. Bye.
All right. You won.